Good morning, everyone. Dennis K here with Belize Islands Real Estate. Hope you are doing well today. Today is Monday, August 10th. Just coming to you live from one of my favorite little places here, not too far from our house. It's this park, and you can see it's absolutely gorgeous. I feel so at peace when I'm here, you know. Let me just kind of go over here and show you this lake. We got a lake with a little bit of a man-made water feature there and beautiful trees surrounding it. You know, I was thinking back to when Steph and I first were making plans to move to Belize. And it took us about a year to put everything in order. And one of the things I would do is I had a sales job, and so I was on the road a lot. But there was this one little park, and it was very small, nothing like this. Just a very small park with a little stream running through it. And if I could, I would take my lunch hours at this park. So in between client meetings, I would go down here and just sort of walk back and forth and think about how cool it would be when I had more time to enjoy nature. Because as much as I love big cities, I love the excitement, the energy, and the options that big city life gives us. You know, I've lived all over the world and in some of the world's coolest cities. I've visited most of the world's largest cities, you know, Tokyo and London and Shanghai and Beijing and Hong Kong, and, you know, lived in Paris for 5 years. But I always feel at peace when I just have a few minutes to disconnect and enjoy something like this. And I remember thinking, you know, if Steph and I could pull off this move to Belize, not only would I be able to enjoy nature a little bit more, because I would be surrounded by it, right? Whether I lived in the mainland or the islands, there'd be these options to get out and enjoy it. But I would also have the time, right? So when we were making plans to move to Belize, I had these little short, 20, 25-minute windows where I would have to, okay, just in between clients, run out there and try to breathe in some nature, try to de-stress a little bit before I jump back into the next client meeting. And I remember when I moved to Belize for the first time, this is back in 2003, and we had no job at the time. So I had left my job that I'd been working at for 11 years, big corporate job. And I remember waking up without that pressure of having to go into the office or get in the car and drive to meet somebody. And I remember just how freeing that was. And at the same time, it was a little scary because it's something I never experienced before. But I got used to it real quick. So not only did the move to Belize give us the opportunity to really explore some nature, right? So we were living in the mainland for a while. We would take hikes in the jungle, and just to see for the first time, I remember the first time I saw a fan palm tree. So if you've ever seen one of those before, just Google it, fan palms. I don't know the technical name, but they're absolutely beautiful palm trees, and they're sort of like a Chinese fan or a Japanese fan, kind of spread out like that. Or the first time I really had a chance to unwind, it was at the Sunbreeze Hotel. Steph and I were sitting by the pool. We were having these drinks, these bright blue drinks that the Blue Water Grill made at the time. Don't know if they still do or not. But I was sitting by the pool, having one of these drinks, looking up at the palm tree, and I thought, wow, these are palm trees. And I know it sounds so simple. A lot of you guys are like, yeah, palm trees are natural where we live, Florida, California, whatever. But for me, growing up in Michigan, this was the first time that I actually looked up and contemplated how awesome and majestic a simple palm tree was. And that led to, we were hiking in the woods, exploring the wildlife up in the Cayo district, visiting all the different areas of Belize, Placencia, and, Corazal, all the different islands, Keycalker, Ambergris Key. And, you have those moments that you just pinch yourself. You're like, wow, like, is this really my life now? And you think back to the way your life was before, and not that you think back like, oh man, I'm glad I'm out of that, but you think back and think, wow, what a different trajectory my life has taken on now with this move. I don't have these same ties, I don't have these same stresses and anxieties, and in fact, right now I have more time. Like right now, my first client call is, I think 4 o'clock in the afternoon my time. Right now it's about 9 o'clock in the morning. So I could stay here literally all day if I wanted to, right? Just soaking this in, feeling the breeze. This back here, guys, this is a Michelin 3-star restaurant, supposedly one of the best in Strasbourg. We haven't been there yet because, well, the shutdown happened just not too long after we moved here. But you know, I don't have those constraints on my time anymore. I love to work. Don't get me wrong. I mean, when we jump on these Zoom calls and I do some research for you guys and I help you buy a property in Belize, that's all exciting for me, right? But there's also another part of my life, right? So it's not all about Belize real estate. It's about having the freedom to just walk and look at this tree. Look at the colors on that tree, man. Now in Belize, you're gonna see a different type of scenery, obviously. You're going for more of a tropical look. You're gonna have those moments where you're out in the Caribbean Sea. And imagine what it's gonna be like your first time when you jump on that catamaran and you just start to sail knowing that, you know, you're not gonna be back home, wherever home is. Oops, got a beer on me. Wherever home is for a week. And you're just gonna be sailing the islands of Belize. And you're gonna explore places that few people have been able to explore. And you're gonna sleep so good with nothing but the sounds of the reef. And you're gonna get up in the middle of the night, and you're gonna look up, and you're gonna see stars like you've never seen them before. And in the afternoons, after you're done snorkeling or diving and fishing, you know, after that fresh lunch of fresh caught fish that you caught, right? And that your boat captain or your boat chef helped you prepare into this beautiful lunch. You're gonna have maybe a rum punch, maybe with some awesome Belizean rum, and then you're just gonna take a nap with a gentle sway of the boat. You know, those are memories right there. Those are things that, you know, you gotta do it. You just gotta experience that. You know, I was reading an article, I think it was an Outside magazine or Outdoor magazine, about a year and a half ago now, that talked about putting her, Bee likes me, I'm gonna start to walk. Putting ourselves into an area where we can have a sense of awe, or we can have a sense of wonder. Because of the internet today, very few places afford us that opportunity anymore. You know, everything is so readily accessible. If we want to Google something, Google Earth it, whatever, you know, YouTube it, we can almost see anything we want at any time. But there's a big difference between seeing it on the internet, seeing pictures or video of it, and seeing it in person, right? Because seeing it on the internet, you're not surrounded by it, right? You don't have the smells and the feeling on your skin and just everything that comes along with just absolutely being immersed. So I guess this is my little pep talk today, guys. You know, if you're getting frustrated by the way things are going right now in your life, and you're looking for a change, if you want to do something different, well, you know what? Do something different, right? Just make a plan. Make a plan. Jim Rohn said the value is not so much in the plan you come up with, but in the exercise of making it. It's like, how could this work out, right? How could this actually work out for me if I wanted to move to Belize? What would this look like? How would I do this? What steps would I have to take to make this happen? And if I can help in any way, well, just let me know. I'd be happy to. All right, guys, well, that's about it for today. Later on today, I got several calls with clients. They're looking at buying properties. But if you haven't yet scheduled your Zoom call and you want to, hit me up in the link below. Really appreciate it. Appreciate you taking care of Steph and I, buying us a few of our favorites. And we'll schedule a time to get on a call with you and see what we can do to help you live the dream. Get more time, because you're looking for more time. You're looking for more money. And you're looking for more freedom, right? And we can show you how to get all three. All right, take care, guys. Hope you're doing well, and we'll talk to you soon.